Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Ashish. I'm a research fellow at BIMTech Greater Noida. It's a pleasure for me because I'm joined by Ms. Smita Purushottam, founder SITARA, and she's also been India's ambassador to Switzerland. Welcome ma'am. First of all, a warm welcome to BIMTech Greater Noida.
Thank you.
In your long-standing service, you have experienced diplomacy and you've also experienced trade. So we want to know from you the relationship between the two and how one impacts the other.
Thank you so much for having me here. And I wanted to tell you that right from the beginning, I've felt convinced, and in fact, I did my probation also in those areas where I could find out about India's economic strengths, that economic power is the foundation of national power. And therefore, if your diplomacy is to succeed, you have to also work towards creating a strong economic base at home. And that also depends, of course, on win-win relationships, economic relationships with other countries in trade and investment. So a lot of the focus in our work is on economic diplomacy, promoting investment in India, promoting exports from India, seeing where, if we have to have imports, then seeing where it can improve the economic capability in India. So it's a very major portion of our work, and I have at least devoted a lot of thought and time to it. When I was posted in China, I did a lot of research on the Chinese economic model. This was in the 90s, and I saw and tried to learn and also relay those learnings back to Indian authorities, and there was a lot of interest. Then I also did a lot of research on other aspects of the Chinese model, and learned a lot from it and tried to apply it, in our work in diplomacy.
Thank you. AI and Viksit Bharat both have become such buzzwords that we cannot converse anything without these two. How do you see artificial intelligence and Viksit Bharat together? Do you think artificial intelligence can accelerate India's journey towards Viksit Bharat? What are your thoughts on that?
As you know, AI is riddled with contradictions. On the one hand, we are faced with job losses. On the other, the human mind still retains the kind of creativity that AI so far lacks. So there is tremendous scope here, and with a highly literate and talented population that we have, and now that doors are actually closing abroad, except in a few aging societies, hopefully we retain that talent here to develop our own capabilities. And it will strengthen our journey towards Viksit Bharat. And it's absolutely essential that we harness AI for that. It can greatly increase productivity, it can amass a whole lot of analysis very, very quickly. But for the creative insight and the creative direction, we'll need the human mind, we'll need the human being. And that's where I hope that our students will develop their critical faculties, so that they can lead AI rather than be led by it. Then AI is also going to be applied in high technology areas like defense. And we need very much to get our act together there, because all the countries of the world are militarizing not just their defense weaponry, but also their intelligence capabilities. And Google, just now the news has come, has acquired a company which is going to be run by intelligence agents. And that means that the kind of data they will gather on all 8 billion inhabitants of this world, because probably everybody uses Google, is going to create fantastic repositories of information, centralized information in one company. And we need to have some kind of firewalls against that. China's managed again to firewall itself off from this ecosystem. India needs to work towards that, and only then, when we have digital sovereignty, only then we can have a Viksit Bharat. So that is essential. And unfortunately, in the FTAs, a lot of pressure is being put on India to open up, data flows, because it just seems like such an exotic concept, transnational data flows. And the fact is that it's not a cliche that data is gold. Data is indeed gold. In fact, it's diamond, and if you relinquish control over it, then you basically relinquish control over too many aspects of national life. So we are going to write, in fact, to various authorities to not give in on this area. We've already brought it to the attention of the National Security Council Secretariat, and we'd like to take it forward with the Prime Minister's office and others. Very little time left, because we also woke up to the danger a little late. And So these are our thoughts.
And time again, we also keep listening and keep hearing. The data is the new oil, so it is
Right.
it is the wealth.
Absolutely, it is going to be in all the LLMs. Basically, they have 1 trillion parameters. Where did these parameters came from? From our data, your data. So we are. The LLMs are able to now do things in our languages. Where did they get that data from?
Right.
From us.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's a resource that we should not be alienating. Yeah.
Let's move to SITARA and talk about that.
Okay. Yeah.
That has got a very interesting full form. It's an acronym. I'll not disclose that. I want you to kindly give us some insights about that.
Okay. Thank you so much. It is a passion of my life, and I've been working on this even before I retired. We started off as the High Tech Defense Innovation Forum, but for some unfortunate reasons it was dissolved, partly also because I was not in India at the time. So we relaunched it as the Science, Indigenous Technology and Advanced Research Accelerator, and this is meant to improve the technological dynamism and capability of the Indian economy. Unfortunately, I must admit I've not been able to institutionalize it, wasn't able to get funding. Being a bureaucrat, I don't really know how to raise funding, but we have a core of extraordinary minds in our network, and we've come up with the most original and innovative solutions to problems of Viksit Bharat, in fact. And we've given them to government, many of which have been implemented. We do it completely pro bono. We don't expect remuneration. Our experts all work for free. And we mobilize on these issues, of technological importance, because as a research scholar, you would know that the Nobel laureate Robert Solow had studied the American economy and found out that 90% of economic growth was due to technology. Right. So if we are able to upgrade ourselves technologically, we can exponentially increase growth in India. Absolutely. And that is what we are trying to work towards. But we have a very a comprador type of economy, very much dependent on license production, not on technology transfer. We have so-called technology transfer agreements, but we don't have technology absorption and assimilation, again, which the Chinese have done successfully.
There are many barriers.
Yes, self-imposed barriers.
Right.
So we are trying to get the mentality changed. A lot has improved. At least now there's a lot more mention in the newspapers that India needs to improve its R&D intensity of its economy, and other policies have been implemented, but not enough. So we don't have much time, and we need to really accelerate this. So if you can get your support on this, we'll be so happy.
Oh, we are so happy about that. We would be fortunate.
Yeah.
For the benefit of our students and also for the benefit of our faculty, my request is to share one life mantra or a principle that you follow and would like us also to engage with.
Okay. So I think as long as you have the interest of your nation at heart, it doesn't have to be an ideology or a party or any sectarian belief. It has to be the nation. It has to be, as Gandhi said, the poorest country, the poorest person in the country, whose tears you need to wipe. So as long as that direction is there, that axiom is there, you can never go wrong. And if you pursue that with integrity, your value systems are right on track, and you are a very responsible and wonderful citizen of this country who can promote the India that we all dream of. That is it.
So I think that sums up all, because the students who are working for their career, the faculty who are giving them knowledge, and the faculty who are working for their own careers as well.
Yes.
Keeping in mind the development and the country at large. So that I think sums up the entire thing.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. This was a very pleasant conversation with you. Talking to Ms. Smita Purushottam, who has represented India abroad lifelong, and still thinks about the country, still thinks about and works for the economy, thinks about technological innovation and enhancement. It was such a pleasure talking to you. We wish you all the best. All the best to SITARA also.
Thank you.
And we wish you a very happy and healthy life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and same
was a
to
pleasure.
you.